Hello, 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 hello. I'm very excited to be here with you. We're about to begin. And yes, I'll share my screen. Let's do this fast since I know that you're eager to go and build. So let's go and do this as fast as possible. I just want to give you some information relevant for you to build. Nothing that you don't know yet, but I think it will be interesting for you. So I'm sharing my screen now, and just 1 second. Discord. Just 1 second, looking for my slides. All right. Okay. Can you see my slides now?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Okay. So let's go. Again, nothing that you don't know yet, but welcome to the hackathon. Today is September 15. Can you hear the applauses?
Yes.
Nice. So congratulations for being here today. And yes, the question here is, what can you build when you have instant, cheap, and easy to use blockchain? In this case, Starknet. Well, you have 30 days to do whatever you want. We have tracks, but you can also build whatever you want. So now is the moment. Today is September 15th. We will finish by October 15th. So you got an entire month to build whatever you want. And again, and as I told you before, it's not only the hackathon, it's much more than a hackathon. After the hackathons, life continues, right? So all that you learn, you can apply it elsewhere inside the Starknet ecosystem. We're here to support you. To Our goal here is to make you as successful as possible inside the ecosystem. So we have seed grants, we have support with connections, we have connections with VCs. So in case you want to continue building your product, here we are for you. All right? Okay, let's go. So as I was mentioning before, the hackathon is called Resolve. Why? Because we are solving the scalability problem. For me, scalability is 4 things. Right? The first one is having cheap transactions, being able to send money around or make any transaction, whatever, as cheap as possible. In Starknet, we have around, I don't know, like it's sub-cent transactions, right? And this is official. Transactions are extremely cheap. What can you do with these cheap transactions? Second, you need a blockchain, or you need a space or an application or a platform that allows you to make fast transactions. Starknet allows you to do sub 2 second confirmations. So very fast, very, very fast. Then you need something that a lot of people don't take into account, but for me is crucial in scalability, which is an Instagram-like user experience. Why Instagram? Because everyone can use Instagram, right? You can create your account, then you can log in with your email. It's quite secure to use it, actually. You have a passkey. There's social recovery. I mean, you can if you lose your password, then you can recover it. Passkeys, for example, you can sign in with your finger or with your face. And also, everything is for free in Instagram, right? Every transaction, every movement that you do is free. So that's what we call gasless flows. So none of your transactions should be reflected in your user. Your user should not notice that you're using blockchain in the background, right? I mean, if you are doing something for people that are not into crypto, right? Of course, if you're doing something for example, Bitcoiners, then it's different, right? But basically, what I want you to know here is that you can do something that is Instagram-like in the user experience for your users, all right? Then extremely secure. This is very, very important because I can give you all this with a database, right? Why don't we use, I don't know, Stripe? It's cheap. Well, it's not cheap, but it's fast and it's Instagram-like user experience, right? Or I mean, Solana or other blockchains, for example, cheap, fast, and I don't know about the UX, right? However, the extremely secure part is something that has been very, very difficult to gain, to earn. It's something that not everyone can say that they are extremely secure. We are practically as secure as Ethereum because with our cryptography, I won't get into details. Basically, we can inherit the security from Ethereum, right? So it's very, very secure what we're doing now. And also we're decentralizing ourselves. With the most recent update of Starknet, we now have four different validators. I won't get into it. Sorry, four different sequencers. Sequencers. So I don't want to get into details, right? But basically, you have cheap, fast, a beautiful UX, and also extremely secure platform. Now it's up to you to what can you build with this, right? That is the question, okay? And now for to incentivize you to build something very cool, we have the biggest ever prize pool that there has ever been in a Starknet hackathon. Almost $50,000. It's my mistake that I couldn't get to $50,000, but I mean $500 more and we would have make it, right? So we have amazing sponsors that all together we managed to get to this amazing pool for you. It would be interesting to know if this is maybe the biggest pool ever in a layer 2 or in an Ethereum layer 2. But I don't want to get into details, but this is a huge pool for you to build something very cool. So if the money is relevant, here you have it. And the money is distributed into different tracks. We have 6 different tracks. All of them are focused for you to build something very cool. And each of them has different sponsors. Let's start with the first one, Bitcoin Unleashed. The question here is, how can I bridge Bitcoin's value, the more than $1 trillion in value, using Starknet speed? Well, here in reality it is Starknet speed, but also the UX, the fast transactions, everything that I mentioned before. How can we do this? How can we provide value to that $1 trillion that are still idle, that are not being used, that are not generating yields for their users? How can we do this, right? That is the question. And it's for you to understand this, okay? Oh, yep, Bitcoin Unleashed. Then we have the gaming track. What gameplay is only possible with unlimited transactions? As I mentioned before, we have fast transactions, cheap transactions, and for your users, most of your users will likely be from the Web2 ecosystem. What I want to say is that gamers, right? Gamers that are not into blockchain. So that you can do using Starknet. They won't even notice that they are playing a game thanks to everything that I mentioned before. All right. Then we have the payments track. What can you do with transactions that cost less than 1 cent of a dollar? It doesn't matter where you are. If you are in Nigeria and then sending money to the US or sending money from Canada to Argentina or whatever, it costs extremely. It is very, very cheap. It is very secure. It is fast. What can you do when you can build applications that can send money at this cost? Right? Then we have the mobile track. Sorry, I forgot to mention, but you can, of course, mix these different tracks. You can make an application that is in between payments and mobile, for example, or between privacy and Bitcoin Unleashed. All right? Or, you can do something for everything, right? Also. But for mobile, what can you do with a user experience that is very similar to that of Instagram? In the sense that, for example, mixing it with the payments track, let's do an application that anyone can use to send money from the US to Mexico, for example, with remittances. People people can send US dollars, and in behind, they will be actually converting, the application, the backend will convert these dollars into crypto, probably USDC in Starknet, and then send it and convert it into Mexican pesos back in Mexico and send it to the account of that other person, right? Your user doesn't even need to know that you are using crypto behind, right? This is something that I mentioned before. But if you're familiar with Dollar App, look for Dollar App. Dollar App with a single L, not two L's. I think it's a Spanish company. They are working in Latam and also in Spain, and it's very interesting because they can provide a lot of value to their users, just because people are not realizing that they are using crypto behind, but they are using crypto in the backend. So they can provide a lot of value that traditional banks cannot provide their users. So again, there's a huge opportunity here to mix, for example, payments and mobile, in my opinion, but also mobile with gaming, of course, right? I mean, Bitcoin is its own. Bitcoin Unleashed, the track is its own beast, right? Bitcoiners, for example, might not care that much about mobile. I don't know. You know better than me. But well, let's go to privacy. Privacy. This is the first ever. This is the first time ever that we have a privacy track. So I'm very happy to have this. So what can you do when whatever you send is private? I don't know. What can you think about this? I think this. I think it will be very interesting to mix the privacy track with Bitcoin Unleashed, for example, or privacy with payments could be also very interesting. Then we have the open track. So the open track is also for, I mean, whatever you build in gaming, payments, privacy, mobile, Bitcoin Unleashed, whatever of those will also go into the open track automatically, right? But if you build something that is out of these tracks, will also be considered in open track. I don't know. Whatever you want to build will be considered in the open track. So whatever you want, do it. Do it. You are encouraged to do it. But of course, I mean, Bitcoin Unleashed has a huge amount of sponsorship, right? So, well, take a look at the sponsorships. Also, gaming has a nice pool. The same with payments. All right. So, who are the amazing sponsors that are making all this possible? Well, let's start with Starware, who is always here for us. It's always providing support. It's making Starknet better and better every time. So thank you very much, Starware. Thank you very much for all the technical capacity, all the mentorship that you're providing. Thank you very much, Starware. Our second one is WhatsApp, which is a new sponsor that we have. They will be sponsoring the privacy track. So privacy with WhatsApp. Then we have a repeating sponsor, Besu, or Bisu. Amazing application. I'm one of their most loyal clients. This will be interesting. What can you do with Bisu? All right. Also in the Bitcoin track. Now in the open track we have Open Zeppelin. I think most of you know Open Zeppelin already. It's part of the Starknet ecosystem since long time already. They are amazing builders, amazing coders. So yes, these guys are very, very good. Then we have a new sponsor, Endure. Again, in the Bitcoin Unleashed track, we have Endure, which, I mean, you are already familiar with them. Then we have, oops, sorry, I missed my YouTube video for the applauses. It's kind of rustic, sorry. All right, so we have Xverse. You are very familiar with Xverse, the Bitcoin wallet. I mean, using Xverse with, I mean, you can mix, for example, Xverse with Bisu, or of course you can use Open Zeppelin contracts with Xverse and as a wallet, for example, and then deposit the Bitcoin. So you can bridge your Bitcoin into Starknet and then insert it into Endure, for example, or into Bisu. I don't know. There's a lot of mixes that you can do this. You can use Bisu with Open Zeppelin. Well, okay, let's go. Then we have Fat Solutions, first ever sponsor of a Starknet Hackathon. They are sponsoring the privacy track. So if you want to learn how to build private transactions, go to their workshop. I mean, all of these sponsors have invested not only money, but also ideas and also time for a workshop. So please do go to their workshops. The workshops are important for you to learn how to build with them, right? And then you can ask them questions in Telegram. I will get to that in a minute. But well, then we have a repeating sponsor, Atomic. No, sorry, it's not. It's a new sponsor, Atomic. Amazing bridge between Bitcoin and Starknet. So of course you will be using Atomic with, for example, I don't know, Bisu. That would be interesting. And I'm thinking, how can you use the private transactions with Fat Solutions mixed with some of Bitcoin here, for example, with Xverse? I don't know. It would be interesting. All right. Okay. Then we have Cartridge, who is always here for us, has always been in all of the past hackathons. Cartridge, you know them. They are the kings of gaming. They offer an amazing sponsorship. Thank you very much, Cartridge, for being here with us. I mean, they are the gaming kings. You know them already, right? Then we have Chippy Pay, a first time ever sponsor also. An amazing invisible, that's what we call an invisible wallet, which is basically uh, what I mentioned before, a user experience it's very similar to Instagram. I mean, I use Instagram. That's what I'm using it so much as an example, right? So Chippy Pay is an amazing way for you to do not let your users even know that you are using crypto. So yes, thank you very much, Chippy Pay. Then we have Drops, also in the Bitcoin Unleashed track. Sorry, I forgot to mention, Chippy Pay is in the payments track. Drops in the Bitcoin Unleashed track. Thank you very much for coming to the hackathon. Actually, the Drops team is used to be a hackathon participant, and also Chippy Pay was also a hackathon participant. I think in the winter hackathon maybe. So I mean, I hopefully some of you can be sponsors of the next hackathon. That would be amazing, right? Success for everyone. And then finally, of course, the Starknet Foundation. Thank you very much for the Starknet Foundation. Thank you very much to myself for organizing this. And of course, having a nice prize for everyone here and also organizing everything using the post and everything. So, yeah, happy to be here with you. And well, a last round of applause for everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your ideas, your investment, your support, your tech. Let's do. I mean, we're all this in. We're all in all. Sorry, we're all together in this. Okay, we're all in this. So, well, what's next for you? Next steps for you. Very easy. I don't want to get time from you. This is practically the last slide. So go into the post. This is the most important thing. Go into the post, please. I think you're looking at my dev post. Please to confirm, but I'm in the
Yeah.
post. Okay. Come into the post. Read everything that is in here. Join the Telegram group. It's very important for you to join the Telegram group. Here's the link. Join the Telegram group. Why? Because there you will have access to all the mentorship. For example, if you have a question, you can go and ask the sponsor, hey, sponsor, whatever, can you answer me this question? Well, that will happen in the Telegram group, okay? In the Telegram group, you will also get notifications for the different workshops that we have. So go into the Telegram group, read all of this, and you will also find here the Google Calendar for all the workshops. I really recommend you to choose a track. Yes, for the workshops, choose a track. For example, I want to build in between privacy and Bitcoin. Okay, then go into the post, add the Google Calendar, and then just go to the workshop for privacy by Fat Solutions, for example, and then go to the workshop by Tropes, and then use WhatsApp also for privacy, and then go into the Star Wars workshop for privacy too, for example. So go to those workshops for your specific tracks. This is very important because you can learn the state of the art of all of this, okay? And then you can ask them questions in Telegram again, all right? So go to the dev post page. Of course, register. I think that all of you are already registered, right? But well, join the Telegram group. Add the Google Calendar for your for all the workshops. Take a look into the Starknet Foundation seed grants. Well, as I mentioned before, and this is very important for me, the hackathon is relevant. Submit your project, all right? But it doesn't matter if you win or not. There's so much more after the hackathon. I think even the biggest things come after the hackathon, actually. As I mentioned before, some of our sponsors were actually hackathon participants before. You can also get your project accelerated in the next Starknet Startup Houses, which are basically our accelerators. Here you will also find more details on the different prices. For example, the next generation payments price by the Starknet Foundation, or the WhatsApp price for privacy and identity, or you can go to Experts Pool, which is a first price of $6,000, a third price of $1,000, and it includes all of these. You can go to the Atomic price pool of, and you can see here the amount of money or resources that you're receiving. Yep, you can also check all the judges. So we will have top judges looking at your projects at the end. And for me, it's very important also that you go into the rules. Please read the rules. This is very important, right? Look at the eligibility. Can you participate if you're from certain country? Can you win a prize or not? Um, yes, go into the rules. Please read them. Maybe put them in ChatGPT if you want, and get explain what the most important parts or whatever. But please, please, please read the rules, because we don't want to have problems after. If maybe you won a prize but you're not eligible for being of a country that is not eligible for winning, or maybe you're underage and we cannot give prizes for to underage people. So read the rules, please. This is very important. I know you, it's a little bit cumbersome. Take a look at all the prices here. Yeah, take a look at the judges. We will add more judges afterwards. We will also have more workshops, so I will be announcing the workshop soon. Okay. And actually, I forgot to mention before hacking. Go into hack. Take a look at the ideas that we have for you. So go into. Okay. So Doug, if you can share this link, that would be amazing. But I will. You can also go to the Starknet Foundation Twitter account and you will see it. But basically, you have all the ideas here. You have a bunch of ideas, more than 15 ideas, and more or less a guide on how to build them for the hackathon. So we compile a lot of ideas by the sponsors on what they want to be, what they want to see built in Starknet. So I mean, some of these ideas, for example, this is an idea by Atomic, uses also Bisu, for example. So for example, if you were to go if you were to choose and create this idea by Atomic, you will be eligible for the Bisu prize, to the Drops prize, to the Atomic prize. So you will be, I mean, most of these ideas mix different sponsors. Plus they use other tooling in the Starnet ecosystem, right? So yes, you will also find a little guide on how to build it, how we want it, how we want it to be. For example, this one mixes Endure, I think Open Zeppelin 2. All these are ideas by the WhatsApp team. Experts, Atomic, Drops, Endure, Bisu. Look at this. This idea mixes a lot of sponsors in a single idea, right? And most interestingly, these are not only ideas. I mean, to be honest, they are not that simple to build. To be very, very honest with you, I think you can do it. But again, this goes beyond the hackathon. So if you try to create this idea, I mean, it can become a company for you. You see, this goes beyond the idea, all right? Because I mean, the sponsors are not thinking out, oh, let's do something that is fun. No. This is actual stuff that is useful. And I mean, if you have what it takes, it could become a product for you. All right. So just take a look at all these ideas, please. HackMD. You can look for hackmd.io at Espejel Omar. That's my name. And you will find all these ideas. I will be adding more and more ideas every day, because we are still gathering more ideas from the sponsors and from the Starknet Foundation and by Star Wars. So we will add all our ideas here. And yes, just go and buy and build them. And I mean, maybe you can start building one idea and then think about, hey, maybe this will be more interesting. And then I don't know, you can do something a little bit different, but using the foundation of the idea by the sponsor. All right. So, I mean, you have everything you need. You have everything you need to hack, and also ask questions in Telegram. Also, there's a resources channel inside the Telegram. Go in there and you will see some instructions. For example, you can go into the Starknet Discord. In the Starknet Discord, you will get amazing feedback, amazing answers to your technical questions, and they are very, very fast at answering. So go into the Discord also. Everything is in Telegram. So go into the resources channel in the Telegram of the hackathon. There you will find all the links that are relevant for you, including the Discord, then including an AI agent that will allow you that will answer questions for you. And you will also find some AI tools that you can use in your Cursor, in whatever IDE you're using. You can power it with some AI tools, so you can build Cairo much easier. So with these tools, you can build Cairo applications much easier. So everything is in the Telegram. So go into Telegram. You will also find documentations from all the sponsors and everything. So actually, here in the dev post page, you can go into resources, and here you can also find the different resources for your applications, right? For example, so a couple YouTube videos, the link to the Discord, the link to different documentations. This is what I was talking before, the AI powered development tools. So install please the Cairo Coder MCP or the Open Zeppelin Contracts MCP, so you are able to use AI to build your Cairo contracts. All right. I mean, this is very important, and we know it, right? All right, and then we have sponsor specific resources for everyone, and well, I mean, a lot of resources in here. All right, it's in the post, but you can also find it in the Telegram. All right, I prefer for you to look in Telegram because then you can ask questions directly there. All right, okay, very good. So yes, again, hack, ask. Use all these resources. Use the Telegram. We are here to help you. Okay, we are here to help you. What's the timeline? Okay, September 15. This is today. October 15 is the submission deadline. November 3rd, we will announce the winners. It will take us 15 days to judge everything because we have several judges, and it's going to be very nice. It will be a little bit stressful for you. It's going to be very tiring for me and for the judges, but I mean, I like this. I'm very excited to see what you build. I'm completely sure that all the ideas in the HackMD, in the blog post that I just showed you, all those ideas will be built, and I'm sure that several of them will become companies. That could be you. So yes, thank you very much. And again, I mentioned it before, join the Telegram group. There you will get support and help. And then, yes, join the Telegram group, ask, build. And yes, thank you very much for coming to the hackathon. Thank you very much for all these amazing sponsors. And yes, we're here to help you. Go into Telegram, tag me if you want, tag whoever you want. We're here to help you. Thank you very much. I think we have a couple questions. I don't know.
Yeah, in the QA box.
All right, taking a look right now. Oh yes, Timothy, Sutung sent the HackMD link and the Telegram. I think okay.
Yeah,
we are sending them.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Again, Timothy, you can look at that in the post webpage, so don't worry that much about it. And there's also some useful links in there. Okay, Alexander is asking for what means sub 2 seconds confirmations. That means that your transactions will be confirmed in less than 2 seconds. So that will be very fast. And this is improving. Maybe when you submit your project, it will be faster. So yes, your transaction will be confirmed, and that means that basically it happened and will be secured by Ethereum. Yes. All right. I'll go. Okay, Alexander is asking for, can you explain why USDC transactions says there's a huge difference are made at the same time? Wow, that's a quite technical question. I don't have an answer on why is the difference in the cost, but I mean that's precisely what you can ask in the Discord. So what I would recommend you, Alexander, is to ask exactly that same question in the Discord. So you go first into the Telegram group. There you will see in the resources webpage, in the resources channel, a link to the Discord. There you join the Discord, and then you can ask all these questions. They will have an answer. I don't know that particular answer. I'm sorry. Wait a second. I'm looking at them. Yes, the same for the part of the pre-confirmation and everything. All those technical questions, I think it's better if you look at them in the Discord or in the same Telegram, and then we can redirect you to the to the to the right answer. Okay, all right. So yes, thank you very much for coming, and happy to be here with you. Go in Telegram, ask your questions there, whatever they are. If they are technical questions, maybe it's better for you to ask them in Discord, or if they are directed to a sponsor, ask them and tag the sponsor. Take a look at Telegram. All instructions are in there. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There are no more questions, Sutung, or are they a couple?
No, we're all good.
Perfect. All right. Thank you very much.